snow or?
You know what's really bad? You know what the worst part is? You know, I have my book with all the figures and all the whatever in it. It's in on my shelf. But I noticed I don't need like the words to Debbie Friedman stuff anymore.
No, yeah, you got it all.
Last 2 weeks ago, whatever that was, if Barbara Newman was here and she had asked me about some of the tunes, and I saw like we got up to do Air and some, oh, and Marcus was there. And we got up to do Am I Awake? And I had it like with that double sided three and tape in there, and it just peeled it off and I went off and clearly I don't need it anymore. So I was just, you know.
Check.
Erev Tov, good evening, Shabbat Shalom, good
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbos. It's great to see so many people here. Tonight, we are celebrating not only Israel's independence, but also Lauren Davis. And some of you have been celebrating already with food. Now we will celebrate with song and prayer, and then we'll celebrate, of course, with more food after the service. So welcome to everyone who's here in person. I know some folks are still milling around outside, but we're going to get started. Welcome to everyone who's joining us by live stream. We will be singing some songs of Israel. So we'll begin with Am Yisrael Chai on page 338.
Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael High. 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 Od Avinu High, hey, Od Avinu High, hey, Od Avinu, Od Avinu, Od Avinu High. Od Avinu High, hey, Od Avinu High. Od Avinu, Od Avinu, Od Avinu High. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael 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 High. Od Avinu High, hey, Od Avinu High. Od Avinu, Od Avinu, Od Avinu High. Od Avinu High, Od Avinu High. Od Avinu, Od Avinu, Od Avinu High. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael 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 High.
The people of Israel lives. Our God yet lives. Messages of hope. And now we will turn to celebrating Lauren, so they'll be like back and forth, by inviting all the members of Lauren's family who are here with her who would like to light the candles. Come on up. The blessings are found on page 2. Oh, good, you're going to help them. Yeah. Help them out.
Oh, hear my prayer, I sing to you. Be gracious to the ones I loved, and bless them with goodness and mercy and peace. Oh, hear my prayer to you. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen.
We're trying. There we go. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Amen. Shabbat Shalom. Put that on that side for you. And we welcome the Shabbat bride. We welcome the Shabbat to join us with Lecha Dodi, pages 20 and 21.
Lecha Dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat mekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat mekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad, ishli anu yama michad. Shabbat Nikabela. Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Nikabela. Likrat Shabbat Lekuvenaka. Kiki Mikor Kaveraka. Merosh Vikedim Nisuka. Sof Machase B'macha Pachatila. Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Nikabela. Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Nikabela. Itoriri, Itoriri, Kiva Ore Kumi Uri, Uri Shedaberi, Yevod Adonai Halik Nigla. Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Nikabela. Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Nikabela. Oi v'shalom ateret ba'ala, am v'simcha v'tzakola, kol kemunei am segula, moe kala, moe kala. Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Nikabela. Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala B'nei Shabbat Nikabela.
You may be seated. The modern Israeli or Jewish holiday calendar is it's one that really pulls at our hearts and at our souls. So Sunday night and into Monday, we observed Yom HaZikaron. In Israel, the Memorial Day was observed for the fallen soldiers in Israel. And then in a quick kind of whiplash, kind of, from despair to hope and to joy, we turn to Yom HaTzmaut, which is celebrated just the next day. So earlier this week, I was reading, and it's too much to go into, and so I'm just going to give you this taste. My teacher in Israel, Rabbi David Galinkin, had posted in honor of Yom HaAtzmaut, he had posted a recovered sermon from an anonymous rabbi in the Ukraine. I don't remember the name of the city. And it was a Rosh Hashanah sermon, and it was written on blank pages inside of a notebook of his grandfathers, David Galinkin's grandfathers, musings or essays. Paper was at a premium in the early 20th century in Ukraine. And so some rabbi had torn out some pages or used some blank pages in this notebook to write a pre-shofar blowing. It was on Rosh Hashanah, day one, sort of an iyun tefillah, or a sermon that would give the people hope. In the middle of these pogroms in the Ukraine, we're talking 100 years ago, and here we are again. And so David Galinkin had translated this into English, and the sermon itself was stirring. It was really amazing. I read it in the translation. And then at the end, Rabbi Galinkin put in sort of his own commentary. And he said, we've been in a place of despair. We've been in a place of mourning. We've been in a place of grieving since October, since Sukkot, Shmini Atzeret, Simchat Torah. We've been in this emotional state of Yom HaZikaron. And there's been a loss of life and a sense of existential crisis in Israel. And we have been affected, Jews all over the world, and especially of late here, we've been experiencing anti-Semitism on campuses and even in our own neighborhoods. And it feels like a very fraught and difficult time. And what Rabbi Galinkin notes is that in this sermon that this rabbi gave, and he wanted to give the people some hope and something to hold on to before the shofar blowing, he talked about this tiny flourishing community in Israel, in the land of Israel,
right then, not yet the state of Israel, where Zionism was flourishing, where people were living in Jerusalem, Jews were living in Jerusalem, and Jews were living in the land of Israel and trying to return to the land of Israel. And he talked about how since October 7th there have been deaths and horrible, like our people are still captive, and this has been a really difficult time. But now, he wanted to publish this sermon now because he could point to now there are over 9 million citizens in the state of Israel. Not just living in the land of Israel, there are 9 million citizens. And he talked about that the Zionism is still flourishing. And he talked about how we're going to make it because we're resilient. And we have been here before, and the actual loss of life was much greater, and we didn't have a homeland then. And what we have now, we have both emotional reserves and we have a strong people of Israel living not only in the land of Israel, but all around the world. And that we are Am Yisrael Chai. And then, just to get us ready for the rest of this, that's it. That's my Iyun Tefillah, is sharing with you a little bit of that hope. And I want us to look at page 374, because I know that we've sung it here in this room, and we will sing it later at the end of the service. But I wonder if how many of you have really looked at the poem. I think I might have talked about it here too before Passover. The poem that has become the national anthem of Israel, Hatikva. Kol od balevav pnima. So long as within the inside, the innermost heart of the Jew, a spirit sings, Nefesh Yehudi Homi'ah, the Jewish spirit sings, Ulefa'ate Mizrach Kadima, so long as the eye looks eastward, Ayin Litzion Sophia, an eye to Zion, gazing toward Zion. Od lo avda tikvatenu, our hope is not lost. Hatikva bat shnot alpayim, the hope of 2,000 years. Liot om chavshi be'artzenu, to be a free people in our land. Eretz Tzion v'Yerushalayim, the land of Zion and Jerusalem. So I say, like my teacher before me, in the words of Rabbi David Galinkin, so great, great teacher, Od lo avda tikvatenu. Our hope is not lost. Adarabba, he would say. On the contrary, I have more hope. On Monday, I was at the Weber School. Some folks that are in this room were there with me. At the most beautiful tekes, the most beautiful ceremony and ritual for the fallen soldiers, for Yom HaZikaron. And I was filled with hope because young people got up and said, we're still here. And we are here to honor the memories of those who were lost. And we are here, and we all stood up and we sang Hatikva together. Our hope is not lost. We're going to get through this. We've been through worse. This is bad. And sometimes there's despair. But we have to hold on to the hope. Od lo avda tikvatenu. So tonight, as we celebrate both Lauren and 76 years, right? The 76th birthday of the state of Israel. We have to hold both the gratitude and the grief together, and the despair and the hope, and just mostly that we're together and we hold each other in this moment. We rise in body or in spirit for the Reader's Kaddish, page 26, as we move into the Mariv service.
Yit Gadol v'Yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
V'Yama Divrach Hirutei. V'Yamlik Malchutei.
B'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayedecho Beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, uv'zman kahariv.
V'Meru.
Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mevorach.
Le'olam, le'olam, Yitbarach, Yitbarach, V'yishtabat, V'yitpa'ar, V'yitromam, V'yitnaseh, V'yitadar, V'yitale, V'yitalal, Shemir Kudesha Barechu, Le'olamim Kol Brachata V'shirata, Tushbechata V'nechemata, Damin Ran V'alma, V'meru, Amen.
It's a pleasure to invite Lauren up. We remain standing for Baruch Hu and Am I Awake? Page 28.
You thought we were going to just honor you without letting you sing?
I've been singing all night. It's okay.
Yeah, we're honoring you and you're honoring us.
Yes. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared?
We turn to Shema, page 34.
Shema,
Shema
Yisrael,
Yisrael,
Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema,
Shema
Yisrael,
Yisrael,
Adonai Eloheinu,
Adonai Echad.
Baruch
Shem Kevod Malchuto. Le'olam va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto. Le'olam va'ed.
Shema,
Shema
Yisrael,
Yisrael,
Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema,
Shema
Yisrael,
Yisrael,
Adonai Eloheinu,
Adonai Echad.
You may be seated. Page 36, Thou shalt love Ve'ahavta.
soul and with all thy might. And these words which I command you on this day shall be in thy heart, shall be in thy heart. Thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and thou shalt speak of them when thou sittest in thy house, when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, when thou risest up, when thou risest up. Thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thy hand, and they shall be for frontlets between thine eyes. Thou shalt write them on the doorposts of thy house and upon thy gates, and upon thy gates. And ye shall remember and do all of my commandments, and be holy unto your God, unto your God, unto your God.
Following Shema, we turn to a song of redemption, Mi Chamocha, page 40. And our fourth blessing is a prayer. Oh, no, it's not on my card.
Vishamra?
Nope, Hashkivenu. Never mind. We'll say a prayer for peace later. Oh, that's indeed, we will. We have a special prayer for peace later.
We do.
Okay, so no, we're going to go straight to the twirling, although some of the twirlers look like they're not up for it. So
The rest of you are going to have to pick up the pace.
yes, so I'm delighted just in time. Henry and Eric, you've arrived just in time as we prepare for the Shabbat Amidah, Vishamru, page 44.
And no one twirls like a man in a wheelchair. Come on, Eric. Vishamru, V'nei Yisrael, et Hadabat, Lazon, Ish Shabbat, Lidurat Amaridolam, Vishamru, V'nei Yisrael, et Hadabat, Lazon, Shabbat Lidurat Amaridolam, B'nei Uvein, B'nei Yisrael, Oti Leolam, Oti Leolam, Vishamru, B'nei Yisrael, השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורות הברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורות הברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורות הברית עולם.
And now that we're all warmed up, I invite you to rise in body or in spirit as we turn to page 46 and we begin the Shabbat Amidah, the Shabbat Tefillah. We'll sing together through Atakadosh on page 52.
Adonai sifatei tiftaku fi agitahilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzhak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Hasei Avot V'imachot, U'mevi Gula Livnei V'nechem, Leman Shemo B'yakava, Melech Otzer U'meyashiach U'magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham V'zrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol Atah Rav HaKoshiach, Marid Hatal, Mechokel Chaim Bechesed, Mechayeh HaKol B'Rachamim Rabim, Sohometh Oflim V'Rofei Oholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayeh Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Michamocha Ba'agivurot, Umido Mehelach, Melech Meimid Umekayeh, Umatzmi Akishua, V'nemanatav l'chayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh hakol. Atah kadosh, v'shimcha kadosh, Ukdoshim bechol yom, Ya'alelu chasela, Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el hakadosh, You are
take a few moments for avodat halev, prayers from the heart, or prayers in the siddur. When you are finished with your silent meditation, you may be seated. Right into it.
Okay.
No,
No?
it's not on. No.
I don't know how it works either. We're going to do a special, very special
there we
prayer
go.
for peace.
Just got muted.
And, okay, it got muted. And Tal is going to sing with Blake and wants to just say one word or
Yeah.
a few words.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if that's okay.
Yeah, b'kasha.
Come on, speak loud.
Simcha.
That's muted.
No, it's good. No, it's working.
Yes,
No? Okay, never mind.
I'll speak into it and I'll pretend it works. Hello, Shabbat Shalom. I believe.
There we go. Ah,
Thank you. It worked.
Was it God or Rachel?
Vayehi kolaram.
I believe I met most of you, but just in case I haven't, I'm Tal. I'm from Israel. Thank you. I recently graduated high school and I came here. I delayed my army service in a year to come work in the Jewish community here in the day schools, in the synagogues. Like I'm here and I've worked the Sunday school and at Kefti over the year, which was incredible. Just before we start the song, Rabbi Gottfried can say, when she just showed me the song, I told her it's a hard song. Not that it's a hard song technically to sing, but I feel like for a lot of Israelis, it carries a lot of pain in it. First of all, like the lyrics, it's the first. If I'm talking too much, cut me
No,
off.
no, it's okay.
Page
But,
354.
But you
Turn to
might want
page
to tell them
354.
what it is.
Yeah.
Page 354.
So you can see, yeah,
It's called Shir LaShalom.
the first two lines are, let the sun rise, the morning dawn, the purest of prayers will not bring us back. This song is like from the perspective of a fallen soldier, you know, saying even if you pray, that won't bring us back, nothing will. And I feel like, aside from the lyrics, historically, that's the last song Yitzhak Rabin, who was Prime Minister of Israel, sang at a big rally before he was assassinated. And, you know, I feel like ever since then, that song, given that story and also that division that was in Israel at that time about the peace plans, like, we won't get into that, but it was very controversial, it was just a topic that I feel, even like, if you remember a year ago, a topic that tore Israel apart. And I feel like tonight we sing this song, praying for peace, and I feel like, you know, peace is a tough process. It's not always easy, but as long as we have all of you to back Israel and support us, I have a lot of hope about us getting there. So yeah.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
יישר כוח. Okay, so it's not a tough song to sing technically.
No.
No. Okay, so we're
like
gonna sing
maybe-
it. We're gonna try page 354 with
Tal's gonna lead us through it.
with Blake's help.
לשמש לעלות, לבוקר להאיר, הזעקה שבתפילות, אותנו לא תחזיר, מי אשר קבע נרו, ואף נטמן, וחימה לא יאירה, לא יחזרו לכאן. איש אותנו לא ישיב, מבור תחתית האפר, כן לא אילו לא יצליח הניצחון, ולא שירי הלב. רק שירו שיר לשלום, אל תלחש ותפילה. נתן השירו, שיר לשלום, בצעקה גדולה. תנו לשמש לחדור, מבעד לפרחים. אל תביטו לאחור, הניחו יהודים. שאו עיניים בתקווה, לדרך כוונות. שירו שיר לאהבה, ולא למלחמות. אל תגידו יום יבוא, אפילו את היום, ידום עלינו בכל הכיכרות, הביאו לשלום. אחים הקשירו שיר השלום, אל תלחשו תפילה. נתת השירו שיר השלום, בצעקה גדולה.
Thank you, Tal.
Thank you. Wow. Your middle name is Nachshon. Yes, because I ask you anything I ask. He says, sure, I'll come up. Nachshon ben Aminadav, right? He was the first one into Yam Suf.
That's right.
Nachshon. You were willing. When I came over, some of you saw me go over there. It's like, yeah, okay. And then you got up and you actually gave it context and meaning. So thank you. Mamash. Yasher koach. Kol hakavod. All right, we're going to move now to a Mishaberach Lacholim, a prayer for those who are in need of healing. We'll be singing on page 253. Before we sing, I'll read the names. These are our friends, our loved ones that we're keeping in mind this evening. Harvey Adelsky, Sherry Alexander, Gary Atkins, Richard Barker, Jay Bauer, Betty Berlin, Lynn Birmingham, Bruce Cohen, Isidore Cohen, Nicholas Catrone, Emma Davis, Mary Davis, David DeGrandis, Stephen Despens, Mitch Earl, Alan Eisen, Carrie Ehrlich, Greg Fine, Aaron and Roz Feingold, Laura Florence, Bobby Fredrickson, Lauren Friedman, Max Gans, Tom Gorgon, Rick Hack, George Campbell Hamilton, Henry Haney, Frederick Herman, Tamara Hester, Braden Hink, Laura Jacoby, Maria Javier, John Jenkins, Linda Jenkins, Shannon Jenkins, Lila Kaminer, Jackie Capstein, Marilyn Krasnov, Cindy Levine, Ansley Levy, Ken Levy, Marcia Levy, Dorothy London, Liz Lyman, Lisa Macklin, Michael Melnick, Arnold Meyer, Esta Mitchell, Lowell Morrow, Greg Mosher, Simone Neiman, Arthur Newman, Joyce Newman, Candace Patterson, Lynn Prisant, Kathy Resnick, Ava Richmond, Faseli Romes, Adira Bat Avraham Visara, Marjorie Romes, Deborah Rowan, Peyton Rowland, Norman Rosenblatt, Sherry Rosenblum, Barry Savage, Patty Savage, Lisa Schaefer, Brian Schneider, Eric Schuster, Lee Sexton, Nancy Shallett, Baruch Ben Shifra, Carter Silk, Nicole Aronson Silverman, Debbie Singerman, David Skolny, Arthur Slutza, Linda Spitzer, Kathy Stokes, Brenda Wadler, Dr. John Sid Williams, Dr. Walter Wolf, Faye Yeager, Yarden Meir Ben Yitzchak, Paul Zell, Chaim Ben Sarah Fagel, Aaron Ben Yocheved, Leah Bat Mendel, Yona Betzalel Ben Chava Shoshana, Yona Brief, Zelda Itta Bat Malka, Mira Shoshana Bat Rivka. If there are any names that were not on the list that you want to add, please add them now.
Mishe Be'era Korcha bracha li'ava oteinu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
And one last prayer for peace in Israel during wartime on the blue cards in your Siddurim. Please join me in the English. Rock and Redeemer of the people of Israel, guardian of the covenant, bless and protect the state of Israel and all of her inhabitants. Guard this good land established with liberty, justice, and peace, as conceived by the prophets of Israel. Open the hearts and minds of all the leaders of the nation, her sons and her daughters, to guide them in the paths of peace and justice with true strength and wisdom. Strengthen the hands of those who defend and protect our holy land, and crown their efforts with success, that they might establish your reign of righteousness, free from all oppression and fear. May the work of their hands be established, and the words of your prophets be fulfilled. And they shall beat your swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, nor shall they learn war anymore. Amen. Now it is a pleasure and indeed a privilege to invite Lauren Davis back to the Bema for some presentations and I think lots of speeches that will embarrass you but also make you feel really good. First up, I'd like to invite Luke, Ruth, and any of the other Kefti members who have otherwise prepared, and past Kefti members, whoever is on with Luke, come on down now. Okay. I'm gonna get out of the way.
So I kind of already said some of this to Lauren before. I just want to thank you for being so great. None of Kefti, all of my time at Kefti, would have not have been possible without you. You did most of the work to get everything done. And you brought joy to me every week that I was in high school. And thank you.
Lauren, even the times that I was not able to attend Kefti for months because of my grades, I still appreciated you reaching out to me with emails and text messages, and I was so happy that I was able to attend this entire year and be the best 12th grade rep. And I had so much fun this year, and I made so many great friends and so many great memories, and it wouldn't have been done without you.
I just wanted to say thank you, Lauren, for being there for everyone in Kefti, past and current. And that's it. Thank you.
Aww.
Lauren, I only know you since this year that I've come here to be at Kefti and at the synagogue, but ever since our first Zoom meeting in August, if you recall, I knew I'm in good hands, and it was an absolute joy to come to Kefti each week with you leading it and introducing me to all of those wonderful people and creating truly like an incredible place. And I'll miss you a lot. Take care and good luck in everything. Yeah.
I don't know. No, it's not your turn yet. First, it's a pleasure and a privilege to invite Sandy Davis, president of our board of directors, who will speak on behalf of the board and the congregation, and make some presentation, and then you can say thank you. You know.
I can't speak to the break.
I have the honor and privilege I had the honor and privilege of getting to know and work with you over the last 4 years at TKE. More importantly, as a parent, I have had the pleasure of seeing our teens grow their love of Judaism through your hard work and guidance. My daughters both served on the Kefti board throughout high school, and Emma has continued her involvement by serving on the KSU Hillel board. You planted and nurtured that seed, and I'm very grateful. I'm thankful for what you have done for TKE's youth and the role you played to inspire my daughters. We're going to miss you, but are so excited to see what your next chapter brings as we watch you grow. As a token of our appreciation, I would like to give you this gift on behalf of the board. A little something for you and a little something for your pup Zola. I wish you all the luck in the world as you enter this next phase in your life. We will miss you.
And finally, Cindy Livingston. I know. And I forgot my hanky. I can use my talus.
So I actually started working with Lauren before Temple Kol Emeth in 2018. We spent 2 weeks together with a group of teens with Camp Coleman through the Mitzvah Corps program. And being able 2 years later to see that she was going to be part of the TKE team was so fun and exciting. And I don't know if everybody realizes how hard it was to start as a youth director in 2020. And the role that Lauren has played in keeping our teens connected, keeping our younger kids engaged, getting everybody excited through music, and to see Kefti still thrive in the way that it is when so many other Temple youth groups have not been able to stand the test of time over the last 4 years is truly a testament to the work that she has done, and she's been such an incredible partner to work with in all of the programming we got to do and Family Shabbat. And it's just been so wonderful to watch you grow and mature and lead these kids and these teens. And we'll certainly miss you, but we know this is not a final farewell, and Lauren will still be part of our community.
Did you want to say something?
I can say something short. I don't have anything prepared to say, but I will just say that, as Cindy said, this is definitely not like a goodbye situation. It is a changing of roles, and I am so excited to continue to be a part of this community. Everyone here has impacted my life in so many ways, and oh no, hold on. And honestly, I hope that you all continue to, because I will still be around, and I'm excited for that. And I am so grateful to have had the opportunity to watch so many of you youth and children and teens and now adults grow into who you are. It's been an honest pleasure, and I'm really excited to watch you continue to grow as you go through your lives. So, thank you, everyone.
Thank you. We rise in body or in spirit for Aleinu, page 282.
Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, latekedu la leotzer bereshit, shelo asanager yeharatzot, v'lo samanu kimishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam kelkenu kachem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, umishtachavim umodim, lifnei melech, malchei hamlakim, hakadosh baruch hu, v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai, lemelech al kol haaretz, vayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, Ushimo echad.
You may be seated for a moment. Before reciting Mourner's Kaddish, we'll read the names of the loved ones whose yahrzeits are being observed this week. If you are here for the yahrzeit of a loved one, or if you are here in mourning, recently bereaved of a loss, please rise when I read the name of your loved one. This week of May 17th, we observe the yahrzeits of Shirley Bloom, Sydney J. Brodsky, Ann Drexler, Mimi Gans, Sheila Gold, Nancy Hurst, Sydney Josen, Fanny Samuels Kahn, Marilyn Kendrick, Rose Klein, Ethel Lynn, Rosalind Mendelson, Max Meal, William Nichols, Ann Rose, Vicky Shapiro, and Sarah Spielman. And on our recently passed list, David Bemis, Henry Meininger, Bridget Paon, Dennis Lebo, Sandy Fay, Stephen Eckber, Ellen Marcia Katz, Sydney Schneider, Melvin Kiner, Francis Reef, Sandra Slutza, Mary Thoburn, Erica Goldstone, James Corley, David Rechtman, Judith Siegel, Norman Spitzer, Joanne Hankins, Helene Holtzman, Barbara Rubin Pizik, Mark Newerman, Edith Meininger, Jerry Livingston, and Bob Kershaw. If you are not already standing, I ask that you rise in body and spirit as we join together in community to support those in mourning and recite the Mourner's Kaddish. Please join me on page 294. Yit gadal v'yit kadash shnei rabbah,
Amen.
Bialma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uv'yamechon uv'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehi shmei rabbah mavarach le'olam olmei olmaya, Yit barak v'yishtabak v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei d'kudusha barichu, le'elam mikol birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechamata, da'amiran v'yalma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. You may be seated. I invite Sandy Davis back for some, it is you, Sandy, right? Excellent. Back for some announcements, and then we'll conclude our service.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
It is wonderful to see so many people here to show their love for Lauren and for Israel. Lauren, we hope you have enjoyed your time at TKE as much as we have enjoyed having you here. We wish you the best of luck in all of your future endeavors. This is your final reminder that the TKE membership raffle ends this Monday. Tickets are $100 each, and you can purchase as many as you wish, though one per family is eligible to win. One family is eligible. First place receives a free membership. Second place receives free religious school tuition. There are more details in your program and on the flyers throughout the building. Please join us after services for our Oneg, sponsored by the TKE Israel 2023 Travelers. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom.
And now I will invite anyone who is a citizen of Medinat Yisrael, yes? Israeli citizens, to join me here at the table. We'll turn back to page 374 if you need the words. And we rise.
I think you know it.
We rise in body or in spirit for Hatikva.
Kol ha'leva v'nihima, nefesh Yehudi homiya, ufate mizrach kadima, ayin letzion Sophia, od lo avda tikvatenu, Atikva bat be'artseinu eretz Zion Yerushalayim Liot am chofshi be'artseinu eretz Zion Yerushalayim.
Shabbat Shalom. We conclude with Kiddush and Motzi. If you're a Motzi maker, come on up. I think Kiddush is you, Blake, right? Yeah.
Where's our bread helpers?
I don't know. They're very low energy.
Where's our
I think
Holly?
they got worn out celebrating Lauren at
The
dinner.
Hollikins. Here we
Okay.
go. There we go.
It's like a rainmaker, but not exactly. Okay. Hey.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hakafen Amotzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together as our joyful prayer is said. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Amotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat
Remember to bring
Shalom.
your Sidurim out.